Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From sunny La Quinta, California, live second-round coverage of the opening tournament on the tour schedule, the American Express. What a great time of year to be here in La Quinta. If you come in July, expect temperatures north of 110 degrees. But now, here in January, this is perfect as we check our Day 2 leaderboard. Seamus Power, the Irishman, is the leader. He shows the way at 7 under. So as we continue along with this second round coverage of the American Express, our featured golfer playing in their first ever PGA Tour event. Some ups and downs yesterday. The nerves showed here and there. Frank, what'd you see?
Nerves really, Rich. That was a choppy round. But if I look beyond that, I see a little bit of a rough diamond. Going to take a little polishing, but deep down, I think there's game there.
Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par.
Messed up.
Arriving now at the 389-yard par 4 14. Bunker on the right side of the fairway, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. Once again at PGA West, we're looking at a hole that's not overly long. It'll tempt you, 389 yards. The key, keep it away from that bunker on the right side of the fairway. So you're favoring the left. If you get it where you're supposed to, then you can access the whole location. Birdie's a good possibility here. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
Not where I had it aiming.
So that first round as a professional didn't quite go as planned. Nota Begay III was following the action. Nota, how does a young golfer rebound?
Well, it was the first round and the first event of what is going to be a very long season. Player just has to come back, figure out what went wrong, try to make the appropriate changes to get things moving back in the right direction, and hopefully build some momentum headed into what's going to be a very demanding season.
A little bit harder.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Evaluate how hard you hit. Oh!
That one just going to sneak on by.
Man.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. That's going to drop him back down to 6 over. 15th hole, not surprisingly, is called turning home because we're headed toward the clubhouse. It's 468 yards of par 4, and it's the second toughest at PGA West. So this is all you want. Need to be straight off the tee. If you can get it in play and away from those bunkers on the left and right of the fairway, 4 is a good possibility, and you'd be happy to make par here.
Well, that is straighter than straight.
The PGA Tour season kicking off here at PGA West in La Quinta, California, and we're back at it next week. Frank will make the 2-hour drive down to La Jolla and Torrey Pines outside of San Diego for the Farmers Insurance Open. Just such a good time of year, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. It's just stunning. I mean, rain, hail, or shine, this is just a beautiful part of the world. If you don't like beautiful countryside and coastline, I mean, there's something wrong. This is gorgeous.
What?
Well, starting to line up these mistakes in a row could very easily be 3 straight bogeys.
Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And they'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par.
Man,
This is a really good par
from
5 here, the
+1 to
16th at
+7.
600 yards. If you're able to avoid the bunker on the left side of that fairway, you'll have a good chance to get up either on the green or near the green. What you want to avoid, obviously, is that enormous bunker up by the green. If you do end up in there, you may have a problem getting out. And this ball absolutely piped. It is right down the middle. I'm not sure he
maybe
got
got on the
every
green.
bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
birdie. Take it.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And he gets it back to 6 over par.
I'm trying to figure out how I went from +1 to +5.
Arriving now at Alcatraz, the famous 17th hole at PGA West. Island green, reminiscent of Sawgrass, 168-yard par 3. It is most definitely a knee knocker. This one's looking good. Oh, that's a good-looking shot. Just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And they'll get things back to 5 over. We finish up our round at PGA West at the 439-yard par 4 18. Key here, avoiding the water running down the left side of the fairway. It is best to favor the right side, but you have to avoid the bunkers there as well. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
152 yards left for him. Pin all the way on the right.
On the green.
Okay, not the intended plan there, as this ball is going to wind up a foot or two off the green.
Get in there. Almost went in.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
For par though. I wanted a birdie. I could have tapped that.
Okay,
Could've maybe hit
safely
that
in for
putt in.
his par at 18. This will be a second round, 76. So our featured golfer here, Frank, not going to play the weekend in that first ever PGA Tour event, but you have to figure
Learned. Hi. Oh, so it does make you play 4 holes per day. 4 holes per spot. And you play 4 on the first time and then 4 on the second half. On the back half.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From a stunning setting, Torrey Pines Golf Course in Southern California, it's opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Situated high on the cliffs overlooking the Pacific Ocean, what a golf course, Torrey Pines, and what a weekend we should have in store as we look at the leaderboard here in round 1. Note will be proud the Stanford man Patrick Rogers is the leader. He's off to a 4-under start. Here at Torrey Pines, Frank, and I think you would agree, this is one of the prettiest settings on tour. Ocean to the west, Del Mar north of us, La Jolla and San Diego to the south. So let's talk about our featured golfer here. Things didn't go so well out in the desert. It was a missed cut at PGA West. What would your advice be for how to attack things this week?
Well, first and foremost, every great player, or every player that I've known over the history of this game has trunk slammed it more than once in their career. You put those clubs in the car and drive to your next event, try and change the mojo, get rid of the bad vibes. But this is a stern test this week. This is enough to get the concentration back. But, you know, I'm going to say this many a time in their career. You've got to hit the reset button. And this is the time, too, because the golf course demands too much out of you. Yesterday, last week, is long gone.
Safely in for par here at the 6th.
I still got par.
He'll stay at level par. We're here, of course, at Torrey Pines, the South Course. Long history of this event in San Diego, dating back to 1952. It's been here at Torrey since 1968. A lot of great winners. Frank, you've played the course a number of times. Overall, what are the things that a young golfer like this needs to keep in mind this week?
And plus the Poana greens, you're going to miss the odd shortcut. You can't let that get to you. You look around the leaderboard, you don't see the same 60-nothings that we saw the week before.
Nota Begay III is with us, and Nota, I always thought, and you would know better having been there, that learning to deal with disappointments, with setbacks, is absolutely crucial to becoming a successful professional player. So our featured golfer is back after missing the cut in their professional debut. What is the proper mindset as you try to rebound?
Well, the process at the professional level on the PGA Tour is about trial and error. You go out there and you apply the strategies that you think are going to work. If they don't work, you come back, you correct what you think went wrong, and then you come back out the next week and you try to make it right.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Right again. As long as I'm getting pars right now, that's all that matters. I want a birdie though. Par.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at even par. We arrive now at the second par 3 on the front side, the uphill 177-yard 8, critical to avoid the large front bunker and get your shot to the right level of this two-tiered green.
Damn it. Nuts.
A bit too much there. That's going to pop into the bunker behind this 8th green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the
He
bunker
did.
right
A
there.
little bit
Got
harder,
that to
but it's fine.
stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Okay, good roll there. It is a
As long as I
par
get
here
par,
at
that's
the
all.
8th.
I'm happy with
He'll
that.
stay right
par.
where he is.
Said I need a birdie or below, but it's hard.
Well, this is a strong par 5 to close out this front side. It measures
Those are not getting birdies.
615 yards. Obviously, it's going to be reachable into by only the longest hitters. But still, if you play it the right way, drive in the fairway, the appropriate layup, you can make a birdie. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Come on.
Good shot right there with that 3-wood sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. And this par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit.
Oh. Yeah.
This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Ah, yes, very
Birdie?
well
Yeah.
read. She's 100 now for
But I
the
needed,
day.
I needed a birdie.
We start the backside at
Hi.
Torrey Pines with the 454-yard par 4 ninth. This one not as daunting as some others here with a good tee shot. Birdie, definitely a possibility.
We had another birdie though.
Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.